a lot of women like say that good men, why do good men finish last, or where the good men at? You're just blinded by your expectations and you're not really looking into what a good man really is.
Here you have a man that put effort into it. This man brought wine. He brought the Jenga. This man brought the Jenga, right? He brought the wine, some water,
beer pong.
Mango, beer pong. This man was prepared. And all she could say was, I prefer a restaurant.
This guy prepared a date for me, but I don't really like this kind of date.
Right.
So what? To ridicule this person? But for me, this person, this guy will get applauded by other women who will appreciate the effort that he puts in.
Exactly. If you don't want to take me to this kind of restaurant,
just
you must be broke. Just say it. You must be broke. No, he just don't want to spend that kind of money on you. What is up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
And today we're bringing you something a little bit different.
Yes.
On YouTube, we're always seeing East versus West comparisons. We thought we would show you something that you'll probably never see in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's right. So before we get into this video, don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get updated on our latest videos.
And drop those comments, because you know we like to read them. Do you think this would happen in the Philippines? Because I don't think it would.
Yeah, so stay tuned to the end of this video because you know what's at the end of the video?
When Ching's on the set, there's always bloopers and outtakes.
I'm sorry, but save the best for last.
Then kick the intro and let's get into this video. Going by trike. Here we go.
Get out.
No, I'm not getting out. Why would I get out? Why would you bring me here?
Why would I bring you to Olive Garden?
Yeah, like what? Like, I look like an Olive Garden type of girl?
This is our first date. This is our first date. Like, I don't even know you. Why would I spend all this money on you?
Spend all this money? Like, what are you talking about? All this money?
I got you.
Like $15 for a plate. Like,
it's not
it's
50.
cheap.
Okay, I don't know what you're ordering.
It's cheap. Like, if you're broke, just say that. Like,
I'm not broke. Okay?
I'm not this type of girl. Like a chain restaurant. Do I look like I eat fast food?
Yes.
This is not fast food.
You might as well have taken me to McDonald's. Like, what?
Okay, yeah, see, I've heard enough.
No.
Look, this date is not gonna work. It's over. Okay.
Alright, so for me, she's talking that she's already entitled about demanding the date or the guy that you should need to take me to this X amount of place or should not bring me to Olive Garden because for her it's too cheap. Is it too cheap at Olive Garden? What's your opinion about that?
First of all, I don't think Olive Garden is too cheap, especially for a first date. I don't understand why people think they're too good for this place or that place. Why you're too good to go to Cheesecake Factory, you're too good to go to Olive Garden or Red Lobster or something like that on a first date or Starbucks on a first date. I'm just getting to know you. Why am I spending a whole bunch of money on you when I'm just getting to know you? I don't know anything about you. You haven't built up any equity in me, and you haven't built up any equity in our relationship where I should spend a whole bunch of money on you.
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. For me, being practical is different from being broke because she said that, if you're broke, just say that, something like that. She said. So it doesn't mean that you don't want to spend X amount of money for a first date. You're already broke. The dude is just being practical because just like what you said, it's the first date. I don't know you. Why would I spend a huge amount of money on you?
Entitlement. That's why. There's a sense of, these women have a sense of entitlement, like they deserve X, Y, and Z because they've seen other women on social media go out on these lavish dates. I don't know, but you ain't them. And that's the point. You ain't them.
And also, what's wrong with eating at McDonald's on the first date? There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think I would take somebody.
But Popeyes? We met at...
But
is it a date? Considered a date?
I don't think it was a date. Yeah.
But anyways, anyway, let's move on to the video.
Alright. That count as a first date?
I think so.
Popeyes was a...
Yeah, it's a fast food, so I don't mind. Because what I'm really after is meeting you. I'm not really after...
I guess I would take somebody to McDonald's or Popeyes on the first date. All right. Anyway, no, let's get back into it.
Okay. I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You got them from the grocery store. You didn't even go
I mean, what's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a florist. Like, they look cheap. Like, if you're broke, like, just say that. Like, it's okay to...
Look, you had no problem asking me for a ride. What do you mean by broke? If you was broke, you see.
There's no reason I need to be driving. Like,
you don't even have a car. You don't have the option.
I don't need a car. Like,
You're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a car because you're gonna get out of my car and you're gonna walk home.
No, you can take me back home.
I'm not taking you anywhere. Who do you think you are?
You brought me here just to what? Leave me here? Like, what is that?
I brought you here for our first date to eat, have a meal.
I got dressed up for this date. If that was the case, I would have worn jeans and a t-shirt. Like, why would I come to Olive Garden? Do I look like seriously? Do I look like an Olive Garden type of girl to you? Like,
Yes, you do look like an Olive Garden type of girl. You look like the type of girl who's about to get out my car and walk.
Yeah, she's so entitled. And also, let me just point out that it is not his obligation to give you flowers on the first date. It is his kind gesture to give you flowers. But when you insulted the flowers that he gave you.
That's crazy. That's
I know,
crazy.
right?
Oh, they look like they're
cheap flowers.
Yeah, they're cheap. They look like they're bought at a grocery store. You should have went to a florist. If that's what you get on a first date, imagine what it would be like marrying her. Imagine what it would be a effing nightmare.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it's just sad because it's not really an obligation for a guy to give you something on a first date. You're just meeting. That's the purpose of dating.
And now you understand why a lot of men are coming here to the Philippines, because this is something you will never, and I don't like to use the word never, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is something that would never happen to you on the first date. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
I did not ask you to get dressed up, okay? You chose to get dressed up. I took you to a restaurant.
I expect you to take me to an actual restaurant.
This is a restaurant. This is a nice restaurant.
This is a chain restaurant.
Yes, and it's affordable for our first date, okay?
Like I said, if you can't afford it, then next time don't even take me on a date if you can't afford it.
I can afford it, okay? That's not the issue.
There won't be a next time.
I can spend hundreds of dollars on a date. I'm not going to spend $100 on our first date. So you can get the hell out of my car.
It's not even about, like, it doesn't even taste good. Like,
I'm sorry. Why are we still talking? Why? I'm sorry. Perhaps you misunderstood me. I asked you to get the hell out of my car. You would have been walking. There's no way. After treating me like that, you could have just shut your mouth, ate at Olive Gardens, and called it, and kept it pushing, called it good, and said, you know what, I'm just not gonna go out with him again. I would have been cool with that. I would have been cool with that. But for you to talk like that, for you to be so unappreciative, you would have gotten out of my car, and I don't care how you could have flown home for all I care, but you weren't gonna get home from me.
Okay.
And she didn't have to go home, but she's gonna have to get the hell up out of my car.
Yeah, I've been meaning to say this. The audacity. The audacity for her to say that she's a passenger princess, and she also
passenger princess.
Yeah, a passenger princess, and the way that she insulted the guy that if you're broke, just say it, but you don't have a car. You even asked the guy to give you a ride.
How are you calling him broke? And your ass you don't even have a car. You don't even have this is a lot of America. This ain't all of America. There's a lot of good women out there. This is one of the reasons why passport bros are going to the Philippines, going to Thailand, going to the East, going to Brazil. This is why. Because the women there, the vast majority of the women there would never act like this.
Why would you even want to come here? Like, I don't understand.
Okay, so if you don't like it, that's a different question. Do you want to go to Cheesecake?
Cheesecake? Like,
I mean, do you want to go?
It's the same thing. It's a chain restaurant. Like, I don't understand. Like,
look, I have a rule. I'm not going to spend over $100 on a first date. I don't know you.
$100?
Good rule.
Yeah.
You clearly don't have money because $100 is nothing. Like, what?
What do you mean? Okay, look, you're wasting my time right now.
Wasting your time?
You had me going.
My time.
You had me going. Pick you up.
I got dressed and ready for you to bring me to Olive Garden. Like, what?
Yes,
no.
yeah. Cause
and you still look like hell. In my opinion. But cheesecake. No cheesecake. no Olive Garden. And $100 means $100 on a first date means you don't have money. This conversation would have long since been over.
Mhm.
It would have been over, and she would have been walking, or she would have called an Uber or something, but she would not have been in my car.
When she said that the Olive Garden doesn't even taste good, but he offered like a cheesecake, she also doesn't want cheesecake. So what's wrong with the restaurants or the chains? What's wrong with chain restaurants?
Fellas.
Okay.
Tell,
Okay.
I knew this was gonna happen
I
when we
know.
started this series, right? Fellas, tell me y'all haven't eaten at the Cheesecake Factory. Tell me you haven't eaten at the Olive Garden, and one of y'all tell me you didn't eat there because you don't like the food or because it wasn't good enough for you. I just want to hear. I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. And ladies, if y'all on the mic, if y'all watching this, tell me how you feel, please. And look, be real with me. If Cheesecake Factory is just not good enough, if Olive Garden is just not good enough for us, if it's not good enough for a first date, tell me, because maybe I'm just old fashioned. Maybe I just don't know it. I don't understand. I've been abroad too long. Help me help you.
Yeah. Help me, because I don't know the difference.
Apparently, I don't know either. Anyway, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a first date. It's a first date.
I don't care if it's a first date. Like, this is just, like, cheap of you. Like, this was so cheap of you to bring
Okay,
me.
so where am I supposed to
Why
take
did you
you?
expect me to get out and really walk in there and eat with you? Like, what?
Okay, so where am I supposed to take you?
Can I say something? Yeah, when you can't afford it.
No, you can't say nothing.
She said, when you can't afford it, don't take me out on a date. Then don't go on a date when you're expecting the guy to just pay for everything. Because when you go on a date, it's like a mutual understanding that either you will be sharing or the guy will be sharing. So don't expect that the guy will pay everything on the date.
But you know what? No, I'm cool with paying on the first date. But why should I spend a whole bunch of money on somebody I don't even know I'm gonna like you? We talked on the phone, we might have chatted, we might have texted a few times. I don't even know I'm gonna like you. So I'm gonna spend hundreds of dollars, I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of money on you? Hell no. Hell, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's a trial period. It's a test period. Just to see how you look. You see how I look, we're vetting each other. But for you to whine, bitch, and moan about me taking you to Olive Garden, guaranteed there would not be a second date, and there wouldn't even be a first.
You know what I think? I think for a lot of women,
Tell us what you think.
For a lot of women, they think that when a guy takes you to a restaurant that's not that fancy, they associate it with themselves as being cheap. But it's not really like that, because your purpose on dating is to get to know the person regardless of what you're doing. Regarding if it's a walk, a coffee shop, what's your purpose? Your purpose is to get to know the person, not because you want a free meal. Because if you want a fancy restaurant, then definitely you just want a free meal, a free pass that the guy will pay for it.
I think a lot of people just misunderstand the whole intention of the first date. People have this idea that you're supposed to impress them, with how much, with all your material stuff, all your wealth, your provision, everything you have, you're supposed to show it off to him. You haven't earned that. You haven't earned that.
It's just like what we're always saying. You're leading with your money. Why would you lead with your money? You cannot vet the character of that person if you lead with your money.
You lead with your money, you lose with your money.
Yes, that's right.
Because there's always going to be somebody who makes more money than you do. Next video.
But look at that's supposed to be for us, the wine? It's huge.
We don't have to finish it. We can just drink anyone that we don't finish.
Okay.
I can take it, I can take it. Do you want to take it?
No.
No, yeah, we don't have to. It's better to be big than. So imagine that we start drinking and it finishes. You won't be angry. So that's why I bought the gigantic size, so that whenever we can drink all of it, or we can whenever we're.
Okay. It's a little. Okay, I guess. Oh. Do you want the one mango that's supposed to be for who?
Oh no, I forgot to cut it. I was in a hurry because I thought I was running. If I knew we were going to be 45 minutes later, I would have had time to cut it.
Okay, and the one water bottle? What?
I was thirsty, you know?
Yeah. Also, you drank mine.
No. Okay, let's assume I drank mine. You can have that one.
Okay.
You can eat everything. I don't even have to eat. I'm not even hungry.
I don't know. I prefer a restaurant. I don't know.
No, we can go. We can go on the second date. We can go to a restaurant.
Okay.
You know.
Why does he have to explain everything? That's just my point. You know, what's your goal to date? This is I know I said it a couple of times already, but what's your goal to date? Is your goal to impress that woman, or your goal is to just know the person?
But here you have, I've heard so many women say, oh, men don't put any effort into dating. They don't put any effort in at all. Here you have a man that put effort into it. This man brought wine. He brought the Jenga. This man brought the Jenga, right? He brought the wine, some water,
beer pong.
Mango, beer pong. This man was prepared. And all she could say was, I prefer a restaurant.
But you know, we can play games. I did the game. We can do beer pong and Jenga also. So I did. Do you like a candle?
The candles are the only thing that are up to par, but everything else, I don't know. This is not my kind of date.
Oh, what kind of dates do you usually go?
Like a fancy restaurant.
No.
Let her say it. Come on, let her say it.
Okay, you know what? I go.
Fancy restaurant. There's so many. We're in Atlanta. There's so many good ones that we can go to.
But you said you've been single for like 4 years. So when did you go to this restaurant?
Alone. Even
yourself?
single, yeah, by myself.
You damn right you went single. Because ain't nobody taking your funky ass to no restaurant. Period. You damn right you went single. And you gonna keep going single. My man put effort. My man put effort into doing this. He put effort in. I mean, he clearly thought about this.
Yes, because he's already thinking ahead that maybe, you know, it will be hard for us to get to a conversation. Maybe I should just put games so that we'll be entertained all throughout the date. He's thinking ahead.
Beautiful weather, nice park, not crowded.
Wine and candles.
I'm telling you, man, there's some people out there, no matter what you do, you can't please them. They're not going to be happy. And again, I'm going to say this. If this is how she is on the first date, imagine how she would be if you married this woman.
She said that the candles are the only thing that's at par. So that means anything else does not qualify her standards.
Okay, so you don't like any of this?
The candles are nice, but that's it.
I'm telling you, I would have blew out the candles, packed everything up, and I would have left. Just show appreciation. Just be appreciative that someone put some time, effort, and thought into doing something for you.
I'm thinking that what her intention of taking a video of the whole date, is it to brag? Of course, obviously not to.
It's bragging rights.
Yeah, because she's clearly showing that, you know, this guy prepared a date for me, but I don't really like this kind of date.
Right.
So what? To ridicule this person? But for me, this guy will get applauded by other women who will appreciate the effort that he puts in.
Exactly. You know what? I knew when I watched. I knew I was gonna get heated.
That's why we're hesitant.
Give me a hug. Because this, I'm gonna just tell you, this is what makes me appreciate you. This makes me appreciate you.
Thank you.
Because you've never complained about anything I've ever done for you. Never. And I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It's okay. Be going to the restaurant by yourself, because I thought this was nice. I don't know if you don't like it. It's okay.
No, I appreciate, but no.
No, you don't appreciate it.
Obviously,
you don't appreciate it. And but look at my boy though. Look at his. See how his body language. He was excited at first, right? Look at his body language. Now my man looks like a kick puppy, right? I mean, look at your boy though.
His effort was wasted there.
All of that. No, it's not okay, bro. It's not okay. I'm telling you, I would have packed up everything. Just deuces.
Yeah, let's keep watching what he's going to do.
No, I don't like it.
No, it's fine. I tried.
Okay, so you're gonna eat my fruit?
Oh, it's not your fruit anymore.
No, it's my fruit. You don't want to.
So if you didn't want to take me to a restaurant because of the price, you could have just said that.
No, it's not a price thing. It's not really a price thing. Although by the time, before you even make it inside, you've already paid $40 for parking in Atlanta. This whole thing, they not even reach.
You see how she always want to make it about. They always want to make it about price. Oh, if you don't want to take me to this kind of restaurant, you must be broke. Just say it. You must be broke. No, he just don't want to spend that kind of money on you.
$20.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a price thing.
Yeah, I don't think this is like for me.
Okay.
But it's not a price thing. But it's okay if it's not for you, it's fine. I'm long overdue a picnic for myself.
By yourself alone?
No, it will just be self-care. You know, sometimes things don't always work out.
True.
So,
I don't think we worked out.
I can see that. Look up. Do you want the mango?
No.
I wouldn't have given her the mango.
Okay,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, your car is over there.
Yeah. Should I just go? You're not going to walk me out or anything?
No.
I don't see the point. I mean,
Yes.
what's the point?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well, you could be a gentleman, you know?
No.
You know, if I leave these fruits, they might fly or something. Man. You know,
Yeah. I'm good. Thank you.
Raccoon and like, what do you call it, the squirrels and stuff? They'll just
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Bye-bye.
It'll be good.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I like the guy.
I like you. My man.
Yeah,
my man.
he played it cool, you know, you don't want it, then I'm just gonna eat the fruit, and then all of a sudden you're going to say that, hey, why are you eating my fruit? This is not your fruit. Excuse me, I brought
didn't expect that, actually. I didn't expect that. Because he was like, he looked all, he was all down.
But
but he was like, you know
he
what?
picked himself up.
He said it with his chest.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
He got it. He's like, you know what? Okay.
Okay.
And that brother said, okay.
And
I'm going to eat the strawberries myself.
Yeah. And also, he said that, you know, I'm okay with doing this by myself because it's self-care.
Exactly.
You know, I'm long overdue with having picnics with myself.
You went to the restaurant by yourself. I have my picnic by myself. Yeah. Hey, my man, dude.
I know, right?
Look,
I like him.
That's how he had to be, though. Because I don't understand how even a woman is okay treating a man like that. I mean, you talk. Where's all the good guys at? How many times have you heard that? I bet you if he was super hot, I bet you if he looked like Pookie or Ray Ray.
Ray would say that you're not calling him out of love again.
I bet you if he looked like Pookie or Chad or Ray Ray, I bet you she would have sat down and ate that mango and ate the fruit and everything else he would have made, and everything would have been groovy. This is the reason that passport bros keep coming to the Philippines. This is the reason they go to Thailand. I'm not saying that all the women are like that at home, because I know they're not. But there's plenty of these kind of women that treat young men like this. He put effort into that, and she just treated him like both of the dudes.
Yeah.
There are better women out there who will treat you better. And if you have to go to another country to do it, then go to another country.
Yes, I agree with you. Now, a lot of Filipinas would rather, you know, just when, for example, I don't really like what you prepared for me, but if we are going on a date, I would not say anything. Like, I would just appreciate the effort that you put and put a smile on their face, and then maybe just, okay, and then maybe thank you for taking me out on a date. Be nice at least, because the guy, you're wasting each other's time if
they
you
don't
know.
How to treat a man.
Yes, so you just say thank you for the meal, thank you for spending your time, and then the next date you won't be talking after that date because you don't like it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about it because at least you ended the date politely and in a good manner. So if you don't like each other, then I don't think that I'm going out on a second date with you.
She said, "Are you gonna walk me to my car?"
No.
Why am I walking you to your car? For what?
Like what he said. What's the point of me walking?
What's the point? What is the point? You're wasting my time. You are burning daylight now.
Yeah.
Period.
I did something.
I'm gonna eat this fruit. I'm gonna eat this.
You want the mango?
Yeah. I wouldn't even offer the mango.
I know.
Because it was nice and ripe.
Yeah.
Red. I wouldn't offer the mango.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the point of him doing things for you when you didn't even appreciate the things that he did in the first place?
The point is, it would have appeased her ego. It would have made her feel better about herself.
A lot of women like say that good men, why do good men finish last, or where the good men at? You're just blinded by your expectations, and you're not really looking into what a good man really is. A good man is just like the dudes here who exerted effort into putting up a date or coming up with a date, and not a man who can spend lavishly on the first date. So my takeaway here is that...
What's your takeaway?
My takeaway is that a lot of rich people act broke, but a lot of poor people act rich.
But the broke-ass people are the first people who want to spend it.
Yes, because they didn't work hard for it. They didn't earn it themselves, so they want to spend it.
Oh, they're cool spending your money.
Here in Here in the Philippines, we call that one-day millionaire.
Let us know what you think. Have you been on a date like this? What was your experience? How did it start, and how did it end? And ladies, if you've been on a date that was bad, where did he take you? What was bad about the date, and how did you feel? Again, maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Is Olive Garden not good enough for you? Is Starbucks, what was the other place? Is Cheesecake Factory really not good enough for you? Are you serious? Do you seriously think that those places are too good for you on a first date? On any date? On any date? Yeah. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. You know I'm gonna read it, and you sure as hell know I'm gonna respond.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I love cheesecake. So
I love me some cheesecake. I'll get fat eating cheesecake.
Yeah, so definitely Seriously. Cheesecake Factory. Yeah. Are we going to Cheesecake Factory? I'll be excited.
I'll get fat eating Cheesecake Factory. Drop those comments because you know we like to read them and we respond.
Yes, we respond.
You parrot?
I am.
All right. Are you done now?
Yes, I am done with my, what do you always say that? Diatribe.
Oh, yeah, you're done with your
diatribe.
Yeah.
What's wrong with chain restaurants?
Fellas.
Okay.
I knew this was gonna happen when we started this series, right? Hit me. Hit your boy. Give it to me straight, give it to me hard, and
give it to me, baby. You know that? You know the song?
I have no idea.
Okay, 90s song.
You know we do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes we have a bonus on the weekend.
Hey, that's right. We sounded like French.
What? French people? How many French people you know?
I don't know any French people.
Anyway.
I only know French toast.
Yeah. Join us on Friday for our second video. If we earned your like on this video, please hit that like button, help us grow this channel. Hit the notification button and that subscribe button so you can catch our next video as soon as it pops off. You know we do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes we have a bonus on the weekend.
Yeah, that's right, and this is what I'm going to do. If you like this video, don't forget that we have other videos for you to check out.
They're just as good,
if not better.
Check these other videos out too.
Yeah.
Like these. They're just as good, if not better. In the meantime, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Deuces.
We're out.